want to know how to get to the root of an addiction or really anything, but this is really me highlighted addictions. And there's a few different ways to get there. In this video, I'm really going to highlight beliefs, like what do you believe, what belief systems you have that are creating that addiction. And there are some other methods. I'll highlight them in different videos. So the key idea here is if you're experiencing anything, let's say there's this addictive pattern, the question you can ask yourself for self-inquiry is, what do I have to believe is true about myself to experience what I'm experiencing? And this can be asked in different ways, like what do I have to believe is true about myself to behave how I'm behaving, or think what I'm thinking, or feel what I'm feeling. And so the idea is to get to the layer underneath what you're exploring. So whenever you ask that question and then whatever pops up, that answer that comes to you, the idea is to find counter evidence to that. So maybe it's like, I wasn't loved enough as a child. And so the idea then is to find counter evidence. Like, well, I can love myself now, or, my parents did the best they could, or, there was that friend who loved me, or, there's a life force within my body that loves me, and that's why I'm alive, right? So you can just find some sort of counter evidence to it, whatever that is. And so that's like the self-inquiry process. And so the idea here, if you do it this like a belief tree method, you can literally write it out like on a piece of paper or whatever and start mapping it out. So you're like, okay, this is the main belief, and then what do I believe? And you draw like a little line to another one and this one, and then you keep tracking it down until you get to the root belief. And each time you find a belief, find counter evidence to that belief so you can neutralize it. And you can now explore kind of like branches of a tree or like a root structure and keep going until you find the root, the main root belief. And when you discover it, it'll release and that'll transform. And so one way they can know if you're like at the root or not, you can give it like an arbitrary measurement, like on a scale of 0 to 10, how intensely do I feel this, and just be like intuitive about it. And then when you find the counter evidence, does that charge go down? And if it does, that's great. That's progress. If it doesn't, that's fine. Just keep looking for the next belief. So just ask the question again. And if there's like, say it was at 10 and it goes down to an 8, just keep going until it gets all the way down to a 0. And the idea is just keep exploring until you get there. So I've actually made an AI called Aligned Mind that helps with this. I'll leave a link in there. And I've also wrote a book, a little mini book. It's a short book, it's maybe like 15 pages, that explores this process as well. And I'll link for that too. And so the idea is to just explore it, go up and down, feel through it. And one of the keys is to always be in alignment before you start. So be in conscious breathing, be in alignment, harmonize your head, heart, and gut. Do it for the process of curiosity and exploration, not because there's something wrong with you that you're trying to fix. So my name's Petersen. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, comment what was helpful about it. Maybe a time you used this process and it was helpful. Follow for more, and share it with someone else who would find it really helpful.